Hello and welcome back to Friday Minis. Now, today's episode is a little bit of a mix between educational content and, well, just a recommendation of something you can download. If you have multiple computers within the same network and you want to remote control one computer with another, well, if you're using Windows, it actually has the feature built in, but you need to be a pro user. So let's say you don't have access to that feature, like most of the home version uses. You can still use this thing called VNC, which stands for Virtual Network Computing. The way it works is extremely simple. What you can do is you can set up one computer as a VNC server. Then on a different computer, you can set that up as a VNC client. Of course, a client connects to a server, right? So a VNC server will actually stream its screen to the client. That means on the client, you can see the screen of the server. On top of that, your mouse and keyboard inputs will also get streamed from the client to the server, which means, well, you have a means of doing remote control. With just this in place, you can essentially use any computer on your network to control any other computer as long as they're set up appropriately. And yeah, VNC is a very common protocol to do this. You'll find that many different companies build VNC software, and to a certain extent, they can even talk to each other sometimes because, well, VNC is after all a standardized protocol. And even if you're not, doing anything serious that requires remote computing, sometimes what you'll find is that you just have a powerful computer somewhere, but maybe it's a desktop and you want to use it somewhere else. Well, you can potentially stream its screen to another device. Now, this is pretty common in places like gaming, right? Where you can have one powerful desktop PC and you can play it on your TV using something like a Steam Link. Again, that works in a very similar manner, right? It streams the video from, your actual computer to whatever device it is you are streaming off of. Whatever inputs you give to your streaming box, it sends it back. But of course, VNC is general purpose. Steam streaming that I've mentioned just now is more for gaming. So if you're in the market for streaming of any kind, right, you can always give VNC a try. Obviously, don't expect it to be perfect in the sense that, there is no delay. It feels like you're just, using the actual device. It generally does not work like that. Some delays are to be expected. After all, you are pushing large amounts of information over the network, right? Streaming a screen is pretty heavy. So yeah, don't expect it to be perfect. But for general use, for simple use, it's okay. In fact, yeah, I've gamed over VNC, it feels okay. If you pop open the video description, you'll find links to some of the software I've used. So if you are up for that, then yeah, go ahead and give it a try. The latest version of RealVNC is actually really good. Anyway, that's all there is for this episode of Friday Minis. Thank you very much for watching, and until next time, you're watching 0612 TV with NERDfirst.net. Thank you very much for watching. If you like my work and are feeling generous, you can shoot me a one-time donation on PayPal or sign up for a recurring one on Patreon. Of course, you can simply like, comment, and subscribe. You know the deal. For more videos, links to my channel and a related playlist are on screen. Thank you for your support.